right, happy Sunday. I hope you enjoyed your Sunday so far, because now come the bad news, okay? The stock market is not great currently, right? And I said this many times before, and people say like, no, it's the buy the dip time. But this time is over, guys. We have a market that's trading exactly like a bear market. And with the bad news in the end of last week, we are seeing a lot of trouble for the stock market, actually. So that's why I want to dive into what is important, okay? First, we need to assess what happened on Thursday and Friday. First, we had this crazy inflation data, and people thought that, well, one second. I have to find it real quick for you. James Bullard. We had the bad inflation data. By the way, let me know in the comments and in the live chat section where you are watching from. We had this inflation data, and then there was the Fed's Bullard. He's the federal guy for St. Louis, and people are saying, okay, why he is so important, this St. Louis guy, right? Why it was not JP, Jerome Powell, the chairman of the whole Fed, that gave this dramatic sentence, because he basically said that he wants to see 1 point interest rate, so 1 full percent interest rate rate hikes until July, which is very hawkish, right? So, but what this guy said in the past usually was followed also by the Fed in some way. So that's why it's a little bit of waiting on the markets, and this is exactly what happened. Okay, so basically here on Thursday, this is when this is the exact timing when the when he gave this crazy statement, and you see the market just sold off by then. Plus, then we had the news and the tweets about the geopolitical situation in Russia and Ukraine, which is another risk factor, right? So all in all, you have this kind of crazy things on the markets going on that just bring the markets down. Okay, so this is number one, that everyone needs to understand what's going on, right? Second, I want to give us a shout out. So I want to give a shout out to Toronto, Dubai, Stamford in UK. We have people in UK, we have people in Netherlands, Amherst, Ohio, US, Malta, we have Germany as well, we have Lithuania in the house, but Mantas is currently in the Georgian mountains. Nice, sounds nice. Thank you very much for being a member. And Jasper Hansen is also a member, and from Denmark. If you are watching this channel for a long time already and want to join our membership, which is just like, I think, a couple of dollars per month, and you will get access to the Discord as well, check out the link into the description to be member. I think there's like a big join button below all the videos, so if you want to become a member, you are very much invited. So in Holland and Moscow as well. So this all waiting on the market currently, and not only that is a problem, but also the current situation with the yields. Okay, the yield of the 10-year is rising, which you can see here. So where is it? Let me refresh the website real quick. So for the last months, it's crazy rising. For the last 6 months, it's crazy rising. And this is always not good for the long-term stock perspective. So tech stocks usually have this issue to fight with, a high kind of PE and valuation while this is going higher. And the problem is, you know, the 10-year and the 2-year, as you can see here on this chart, it's very closely going down. If they meet here, okay, at 0 and going below, like, can I even go further than that? Yeah, so a couple of times this happened, and every time it predicted a recession, okay? Here you have it, 2000, 2006, right? Here almost also in August 2019 also almost went down and predicted a small kind of problem in 2020, but this was not so much connected like it was for 2006 and 2000 periods. Okay, here as well, 1990s. What we have here, 82 and 80. Okay, so it's pretty big, you know, prediction for a recession. So plus we have the issues with the supply chains and so on and so forth. So Eric actually is saying here in the chat right now, tomorrow we can buy cheap. Well, this is the issue, guys. I think that the easy way to buy only the dip is over. Okay, you might need to see, okay, does it really make sense to buy this stock yet, or you wait, because again, the things that are on the horizon, possible recession, you have the geopolitical issue, the Fed handling the monetary policy. These are three very big things, guys. If they come all together, then guys, believe me, we have a chance. And I'm not, you know, overreacting here, but if these three things coming together, I can see the stock market tanking 50%. Okay, I'm guaranteeing you this. If we see a recession and the war and the monetary policy, the Fed making mistakes, then boy, there will be a big winter. And not only for the stocks, but also for crypto and everything else. Okay, so make sure to stay tuned. And it's a very bad situation. So I don't see where there is a positive one second. I don't see where there is an opportunity or possibility that tomorrow markets are recovering. Usually, you know, there could be a small recovery, but this will be not holding, okay? At this sentiment, plus we having all the characteristic of a bear market, this is not the time to play hero, guys, okay? This is really a place to be a little bit on the sideline, buy your favorite stocks on monthly basis, you know, monthly cost averaging, and just try to really, be intelligent with your money a little bit, okay? Make sure to save a little bit more in these times. Wait for opportunities, because exactly on those times, and it can take a year or two or whatever, we can see fantastic prices. And I will be here still on YouTube and give you my outlook on every time where we have this crazy phases, if it's good one or a bad one, okay? So I really think that you should be very, very careful in this environment, okay? Don't overtrade. Think about really, okay, which companies I can hold for a very long time, because, you know, all of those hyped stocks, you know, from Robinhood till Lucid till, you know, I don't know, crazy hyped stocks are getting slashed in this environment, okay? Those companies are getting smashed. Even Virgin Galactic and Tesla, they go down to levels that are very, very attractive. So keep a little bit of money on the side. Maybe don't spend that much during the summer. And I think that the market tomorrow will be again red. And then we might have a turnaround Tuesday. But, you know, I don't see... I see more red flags currently on the markets than green flags. So take care, guys. really, be careful with those markets. Those markets can be quite brutal right now. All right. Let me see if I have some questions. Danny, when the recession is over? Well, that's a good question. Let's have a look what a usual recession. Usually, the one thing is that usually we don't know that we are in a recession already 6 months in. Okay, recession average duration. So an average duration is 1.5 years for a recession. Okay, so usually we don't know that we are in a recession like 6 months in, technically speaking, and then another year, to be in this bad environment for a recession. I hope this gets your question answered. There's another question. Space to $1 in the recession. This would be fantastic, guys. I told you guys, I'm waiting for space at 6, and then I'm selling all the other stocks and putting all my money in space, because this price would be absolutely fantastic. Except there is, an longer view of even more bad times coming. Okay, so make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new here, and follow me on Instagram, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow for a brand new week. Have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for watching. Take care.